So this video is going to be some basics for all you guys that are just starting jiu-jitsu. So first thing, when we start jiu-jitsu, you always start from the feet. I want to be in some sort of a stance. There's a bunch of different stances you can do. My favorite one, being taller, is I just get into a little bit of a squat. Now I want to have a few takedowns that I can do. So basic one, I can just reach in and get control of one of his legs or two of his legs. Now the next position would be the open guard. So when we get to open guard, my job is to pass his legs. There's a bunch of different ways we can do it. Easy one is just throwing his legs to the side. So open guard is when we're here. Closed guard is when we're in this position. Now there's a bunch of different positions in between, especially if we went to the gi, but another common no-gi position would be something like a de la hiva. So if he gets de la hiva from here, my goal is to always break grips, clear the feet, and then try to get past the legs. His goal is to try to sweep me or break me down so that he can submit me. So I want to try to avoid getting close to him, because every time I get close to him, he can wrap me in one of these positions. So that's where it's important to start learning distance control. So now if he tries to reach for my legs and I'm a little bit further back, it makes it easier to pass his guard. Now, next position, if I pass his guard, I can go into a position that's called knee on belly. So knee on belly, I want to aim for the sternum or right in the middle of the stomach. To get more pressure, I want to make sure my toes are off the floor. So I get my toes off the floor, other foot's out and a base, and I don't want to be too far up to where he can push me over top. So we stay here and here, I can control his hands, I can control his shoulders so he can't move. Or I can go to a side control position. So I pass his guard, I want both of my knees to be here, one's gonna go underneath the head, opposite one's gonna go underneath the arm. Now I wanna drop myself flat, and the most important thing from here is blocking his hips. So I want my knee to be blocking his hips, because if not, it's very easy for him to get his knees back if he knows jiu-jitsu, and then place me right back in the guard, and I have to do all that again. So we have to pass the guard, boom, get control. So we get here. Now when you hear shoulder pressure, that's a big thing from side control. I take my shoulder, I start driving it into the face to make it uncomfortable on him. That way he can't move. So I'm trying to stop him from re-guarding. And re-guarding just means he's getting his legs back in front. So the next thing that I need to do is either try to submit him from here. So you got attacks on the arms, or I can advance to a different position if I just can't get anything going. The way that I'm in an advanced position is I'm either gonna push his legs down and do a big step over top, or I'm gonna slide. If I don't push his legs down, I try to step over, he's gonna push you into this position, which is called half guard. So with the half guard, it's half of a guard. He's only got one leg in. There's a bunch of sweeps that he can do from here. So I want to push his legs down, that way he can't open his legs, and now I can step over top and get to the mount. Or I'm going to lift this arm up high, and then I just slide, and then we get to the mount position. So from the mount, a lot of times what we're looking for is this arm bar. So I can hit my arm bar where I fall back. Or a really good one for beginners, you just grab, boom, squeeze. And you got a little smother choke there. Next position, if he starts turning. So if he turns, I want to get my hooks in, which is called back control. So back control is this position. I always want to make sure I have lower body control and upper body control. The most basic form is getting what's called a harness grip or a seatbelt grip, and then getting hooks in. We could also transfer, if you got longer legs, to a body triangle, which is probably the best form of control from here. What these do is just stop him from turning. So if I don't have the upper body, he can just turn this way, he can escape, and my hooks will pop. If I don't have hooks, same thing. He can hop over top, and then he's gonna get positioning on me. So I wanna make sure I have these, that way anywhere he turns, I'm gonna stay on him, and then eventually I get to my choke, and we finish our match.